Mailing, get the dollar. If you enlarge the window under the flying shadow in Lada's photo, you see something that looks like Gordy, purposefully or not. Oh shit, I'll have to look at the... Oh yeah! Kind of does.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it does, yeah.
That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
That's funny.
I wonder if that is confirmed or like intentionally there.
Like
or not.
intentional.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
If so, that's cute. That's a cute reference.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's continue.
Think, after all that running around, we're right back where we started.
It would appear that way. Hi, Mr. Edgeworth! Have you found Manny's killer yet? I'm terribly sorry, Ambassador Palaeno, but I have yet to find his killer. Then I guess his murder really was the work of the Yaragarasu.
Let's get one thing straight. It was the work of the fake Yatagarasu. The real Yatagarasu was a noble vigilante who was only out to steal the truth.
And also, it's me.
Miss Faraday, please don't make such a sad face.
Mr. Palaeno, please don't make such a serious face.
If there's anything I can do for you, all you have to do is ask, alright?
That's much better.
Could I get a couple of boupons? No.
You think I just hand those out to anybody?
Kinda?
Well, you're right! Here you go!
Mr. Palaeno?
Actually, there is one thing you can do. Will you allow us to take another look around? We didn't have enough time to conduct a thorough investigation earlier. Oh, sure! Please feel free to investigate to your heart's content. Also, there are a few questions I'd like to ask you personally, Ambassador. If it will bring a smile back to Miss Faraday's face, then I'll gladly answer anything.
Thank you, Mr. Palaeno. You're a total gentleman.
You don't have to waste such nice words on me, little miss.
Hey, Sir Palaeno.
Those two sure got chummy awfully quickly.
You know,
Man, that guy's a real asshole!
You know, it's easy to say we're going to investigate, but where should we begin?
We should probably start by comparing the state of this room before and after the fire. And then we should look into the matter of the suspicious person you spotted.
Oh, right. I forgot that she has her, like, little thief. I was like, how the fuck are we going to do that?
I thought we do have a Deus Ex Machina in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I came into this room, that person was already gone. But I'm willing to bet that the person I was chasing is Mr. Cochin's killer.
We don't know that yet. However, it's hard to believe that person is unrelated. Furthermore, because the key the Yatagarasu stole 7 years ago was found here, it signals that perhaps Ms. Yew is also somehow involved.
I knew it. That woman is almost definitely Mr. Cochin's killer.
Yet again, we don't know that. There are too many mysteries to solve here. Speaking of the Yatagarasu and mysteries, I received a most mysterious photo from Detective Bad.
Uncle Bad? He's taking part in the investigation too?
Yes, he's been chasing after the Yatagarasu for all these years.
Uncle Bad.
Now then, I was told that this photo was taken just after the fire. Damn, now I want to see Bad drawing his Uncle Grandpa.
No, please.
What? This kind of looks like the person in the long coat I was chasing.
Okay, what the fuck did the person in the long coat you were chasing look like? Because that's a blob. That's not a person.
They look like a blob.
Ah, well, when you put it that way.
Does that mean that I was chasing the fake Yatagarasu after all?
I don't know the answer to your question, but I don't think people can fly either.
But this could be how that person escaped.
Well, we'll need to investigate a bit more before we can say anything about that. In any case, let's not dawdle anymore and pick up our investigation where we left off.
Okay. Is that one there? Let's get the talkie talk out of the way first.
Now then, Ambassador, I'd like to ask you about your movements before the fire broke out. Before the fire? Which fire are you talking about? Which one? There was more than one tonight? Ah? Oh, I see! I guess you didn't hear about it. We had 2 fires here at the Babalese embassy tonight. What a bother all of that was!
Wait, but the only fire we know about is the one after the Gem and Ninjas show.
Ah, well, the first occurred at the start of the Jam and Ninjas show.
It's wild that this is just now being presented to us, but that's okay.
Luckily, only the 4th and 5th floors of our embassy caught on fire.
It's a lot still.
That's
What
less
do you
than
like,
half!
Joe?
That's less than half of the floors! Not wanting to cause a panic among the theater goers, we decided to keep it internal. Then the fire after the Jam and Ninjas show was the second one of the night. Exactly. So the fire I witnessed was the second one. Come to think of it, didn't Detective Bad make reference to the first fire?
It was the first fire.
When was this photo taken? It was taken during the first fire.
Apparently, right after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors were put out.
I suppose this means that the photo was taken just after the first fire was put out.
I think it was taken just after the first fire was put out.
Yeah.
So then, what was the extent of the damage in the second fire?
The second fire was contained to this floor, the 3rd floor.
So it was even lesser of a deal.
I think it was leftover embers from the fire on the floors above it that caused it.
Again, I get that they have to do this for the mystery, makes sense, but it's really wild that 2 floors of this building caught on fire and they did not evacuate the theater that was happening right below, and then they just let it. They didn't completely contain the fire.
That's, how should I put this? A very bad stroke of luck. My office on the 5th floor, Manny's office here. And Manny himself, all gone in the blink of an eye.
I love this. If this evidence is just 2 fires broke out in
Fires and babble.
Fires and babble. I feel so sorry for you, Mr. Palaeno.
Oops! Look at me going on and on! Now then, what was it you wanted to ask again? We were discussing what your actions and whereabouts for today were. And if you happen to know what Mr. Cochin's actions and whereabouts were as well. Yes, very well. Let's see. I've been quite busy all day from morning until now. First, I woke up, and then I brushed my teeth. After that, I had a roll for breakfast. Fascinating. How about if you just skip to the relevant parts for me? Oh, you like a condensed version? All right, I can do that for you.
God damn it.
So, what did Mr. Cochin and you do this morning?
Also, I don't know what it is about like his pose in this sprite. I feel like he is a car salesman. Like he should be slapping on a car, being like, "This baby can hold so much bink." That's the fucking car meme.
Well, originally we were supposed to meet and shake hands with the Jammin Ninja. But Manny and I wanted to turn it into a photo op, so we were here tidying up his office. You helped clean Mr. Cochin's office. Why were you not cleaning your own? Why were you not cleaning your own? Oh, I think I forgot to mention this, but my office is currently undergoing renovations.
Okay.
Which is why both the Primarch statue and the Babalese knife set are down here.
I mean, no, I guess that makes sense.
I see. Oh, but the tidying didn't take much, really. We just burned some files we no longer needed and expired coupons in the fireplace.
Man, that is,
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I call that fucking suspicious. You know, everyone in embassies just burns files in the fireplace, you know? Just...
It's our gasoline.
I bet cleaning up the fireplace must have been a real pain, though.
About that, I kind of forgot to clean the ashes out. I guess I'm up a creek without Manny here to get angry at me. An ambassador like yourself has been on the receiving end of a secretary's... An ambassador like yourself has been on the receiving end of a secretary's anger? Oh, he was very good at being very mad. Why, even just this morning he got mad at me. I spilled some bink onto the back wall when I was burning the files, you see.
Thank you.
And he got mad at me, saying that I should treat the bink with more respect.
The big was the problem.
The bink was ruining our relationship, Mr. Edgeworth. Talk about the boss getting bossed around.
Spilled into the back wall while burning fires in fireplace, left ashes there.
That's about it for what we did this morning. Just some cleaning. Don't tell me you had no other work to do, being an ambassador and all.
That's a good question. I feel like a lot of ambassadors don't have a lot to do. You know?
I don't know a lot about what ambassadors do.
I feel like
Probably
80...
a lot
I guess-
busier than you think.
Yeah.
I guess they ambassad.
I just feel like 80% of the time, it's like you're kind of just chilling and like trying to look good and be chill. And then it's like, you know, obviously if it's like two countries that are like high tensions or something, obviously.
I guess it's probably, it really probably depends on what country you're
Exactly.
an ambassador to. Like, if you're an ambassador, if you're like a U.S. ambassador to like Germany, you're probably just vacationing in Germany.
Yeah.
But like, if you're an ambassador, obviously to like, I mean, the obvious example is Ukraine. You're probably busy.
Yeah.
You're
doing a
literally
lot.
never.
There's a
you're,
lot
you're,
going
you're,
on.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
probably never not busy.
Exactly.
Now then, if you could tell me what you and Mr. Cochin did this afternoon. Well, Manny and I went down together to the Theatrum Neutralis.
Yeah, I forgot it was called that.
We had to be there for the start of the Steel Samurai stage show. After the show started, I went back to my office on the 5th floor alone. So they were together until the start of the Steel Samurai show. A little while later, after I had straightened myself up a bit, I returned to the theater. Because I was to take part in the photo op on stage at the end of the show. there was a commemorative photo up at the end. It was a fantastic photo of the three of us, Ambassador Alba, the Steel Samurai, and myself. After the photo shoot, I went back to my office on the 5th floor to prepare for my handshake photo op with the German Ninja. He seems to be rather overworked for an ambassador. When I got to my office, that's when the first fire broke out and I escaped down the stairs. My office was completely destroyed, but thankfully no one was hurt. I admit I ran away from the first fire as fast as my legs could carry me. But during the second one, I pitched in and helped the embassy staff put it out. So you didn't see Mr. Kochin again after the start of the Steel Samurai show? Yes, that's right. The next time I saw him, he was lying there in an eternal sleep. I see. Ambassador Palaeno, I thank you very much for your help. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance, Mr. Edgeworth. If there's anything else, please don't hesitate to ask. All right?
Okay. Well, we didn't get to look over here last time, so... Bink!
It appears that this area was heavily damaged by the fire.
Yeah, I guess we should hurry up and get started examining everything.
You sure? You sure you don't want to just you say as fast as you can?
Wait, hold on.
It's great because there was none of the words. It was just the sound effect.
Yep.
Alright, well, we gotta look at Bink.
There is a bottle of Bink on Mr. Kochin's desk.
And it looks like there's still a lot of ink left inside.
Sorry, there's a lot
The seal
of
is
what?
The seal is unbroken, so the fire probably couldn't get into the bottle to burn up the Bink.
Hey, Mr. Palaeno, it looks like your precious Babbly's ink is alright after all.
What? That's odd.
Hold it!
Ambassador, what do you mean by that? Well, it's just that there is something strange about the ink. Would you mind elaborating on that statement for me, please?
Okay, I guess we have to go back
After
and
I
talk to
walk
him.
over to
Yeah.
you? I wonder if you might tell me what you noticed about Mr. Kochin's bottle of Bink. I just thought of it right now, but...
Bink is flammable.
During the second fire, Matty was worried about his office, so he came rushing back to it. I called out to him, but when I received no reply, I used my spare key to open the door. But when I did, I was greeted by a roaring green flames. The flames were so big that I wasn't able to see into the room at all.
Hold it!
The fire was green. What was the cause? Well, wick crystal oil burns green when it's lit, as you can see by this lantern.
And the ink is made from that.
And Babbly's ink is made from the same oil, which means it would also burn green. You know, I too had thought it was Manny's ink that had caught on fire. So that's why I was surprised to find out there was still a bottle of ink left on his desk.
The case of the perplexing green flames. Talk about a mystery.
The Hardy Boys. What exactly was it that caught on fire in here?
Howdy, boys, in the case of the perplexing green flames. Yeah. Drawer. Fuck you. That was good.
Hold on. Something fell.
Was it the pipe?
Yeah, the pipe fell. I gotta pick it back up now. It would appear that this desk also fell victim to the fire.
But it doesn't look too damaged. Oh, I think we can rifle through this drawer a bit.
I suppose we really should take a look.
The fuck is that?
That looks like, I don't know what that particular part of the instrument is, but there's that East Asian instrument
I know what you're talking about.
that they use like the paddle.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called, but it looks like the little paddle for that. But it's actually a rather unusual shape for a notepad.
What? I mean,
I suppose this must be another souvenir from somewhere.
I've definitely had novelty notepads in my life, but I do also hate them. So.
Oh, that's all that that's the most interesting thing in that shot, and that's all that was supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked by that.
It seems that the contents of this drawer survived the fire rather well.
Now that's a sturdy desk. I guess that's the value of solid wood construction.
What's it made out of? It's made out of Babalese wood!
Wood!
Let's see if there's anything useful left in here, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm assuming that's a no. There has to be something, though.
Yeah, it's crazy that there's nothing.
What?
Oh, can you deduce something on the notepad?
Yeah, but like what? Do we
Maybe we don't have what it is.
Oh,
that!
It's this. It's this.
Demas the Second's note!
Okay. Deduce.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was the most interesting thing.
Yep.
It just
you had to be smart for a second.
And we're
why
so
we
smart.
failed.
The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this note we found. Also, that's a terrible notepad. You can't write like anything on that.
No, it sucks.
Hey, you're right. What is it? It looks like something straight out of Monument Valley.
What?
Good game. Good game.
Ah, yes! That notepad is a souvenir from somewhere in your country. We've been collecting them for the purpose of studying them, you see.
I need somebody in chat to let me know what that was in Japanese, like what the original bit was.
Yes, I do. You seem to be quite passionate about it. Oh! Would you like to see my souvenir collection? I'd love to show it to you. Are you sure they haven't been burnt to a crisp by the fires? Ambassador Palaeno, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note. This looks like Manny's handwriting. I see. In that case.
So, Manny probably told DeBest 2 how to get to Alabast's ambassador office to steal the thing. So he was hired by him, effectively.
By Manny?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Manny was maybe a revenge kill?
Ooh, did you figure something out?
This note was found in Alabast. Specifically, it was found being firmly grasped by the murdered Damask II. Firmly grasp it!
Damask the Second? Then this note...
Yes, it was a request from Mr. Cochin for Damask II to steal the Primadux statue. What? Manny tried to steal Alabast's Primadux statue?
Why are
He
you
would know
knocking
for
your
sure.
serious face? It's a very dramatic piece of information.
This is crazy news! I'm so shocked and upset about this. We would know for sure if we could run a handwriting analysis. Ambassador, do you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin? Yes, I can gather a few and give them to you. I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe later to run the analysis. I can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this.
That he would even think of it.
Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested the theft of the statue? There is one possibility, but mind you, it's just my personal speculation. Anything you can tell me would be of great help, Ambassador.
I mean...
After I walk over to you so we can talk about it
it's funny
face
they made
to
us do
face.
this twice, yeah.
I believe that you said you might have an idea as to why Mr. Cochin hired Damask II? Actually, I fear it may be my fault. As I was telling you earlier, we were to determine which statue is the real one as a part of today's event.
But because of the Yatagarasu and the fire here, that got cancelled, didn't it?
I'm actually relieved the rest of the event has been cancelled.
Okay, really quick. King Kiron in the chat did say, in the Japanese version, it's a Mount Fuji notepad. So, that makes sense. And it does look a little
Yes.
mountainous, so...
Yeah, I can see that. But for us, we just get beige trapezoid.
Somebody in the chat said it's a Pizza Hut roof, and like, I wish it was.
Damn,
I
that would be
fucking wish
so
it
good.
was.
Famous national American landmark, Pizza Hut.
Fucking Pizza Hut.
Hell yeah.
No one out pizzas the Hut,
It's true.
canonically. For you see, Babble's statue, well, it's just a replica.
Exactly.
And did Mr. Cochin know that about Babble's Primadux statue? Of course he knew! That's why he was the only person I could consult with. We'd have to do something once our statue was revealed as a replica. As to be expected, I was very nervous today, as this would impact our country's authority. Yes, I understand. Well, when I told Manny my concerns, he said, "Let me handle it, it'll be alright. I'll find a way to make sure you're the ambassador of the reunited Codopia. I'll even get someone to steal it for you,
Okay.
and even kill for it." He said all these things to me. He's such a joker.
I didn't think it was suspicious at all.
He says these things, like, "I'll kill for this." I would literally steal and make up evidence for it. I'm part of a smuggling operation. Oh, Manny, he was so crazy.
Also, like, he knew that he was involved in the murder that took place in the Cadopian embassy like 7 years ago, right? Like, this isn't news to him.
No,
He was-
that Manny, he was such a kidder. At the time, I thought he was just trying to cheer me up. But when I saw that note, I realized he was serious.
My friends always always offer to do crimes for me when I'm sad.
Yeah, Pridge, somebody piss you off, I'll fucking kill him.
Thanks, Zach.
Mr. Cochin conducted a lot of business behind your back.
You get that pizza I ordered yet? Or I gotta throw a Molotov cocktail through Pizza Hut?
No one out Molotovs the Hut.
I assume he did all that to ensure that you are the next Cadopian ambassador. But why was he trying so hard, I wonder? Because you're probably easy to manipulate, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was or will be. I don't have an answer yet as to why he was trying so hard.
I feel like he might have also been trying to set up Palaeno to take the fall.
But I suspect he had an ulterior motive in mind behind this, beyond just simple kindness. Oh!
Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, have you collected the information that I requested?
Yep, got it all right
I like
here,
that chest.
sir. It's the best. Because you know his chest is fucking rock hard. He hits it, and it's a
Oh yeah, dude. He hits the gym
Oh,
5
yeah.
times a week.
Here you go, Kay. Feel free to take a look. It's for you, after all.
What is all this, Gummy?
It's all the information on this room that I got from the embassy and Interpol people. Now we know exactly how this room was before and after the fire.
Good work, Detective.
It was nothing, sir. I'm an expert at getting people to talk.
Wow. You two remind me so much of my father and Uncle Bad.
What do you mean?
As prosecutor and detective, your dynamic is just like theirs back in the day.
Okay,
Interesting. So
I'm
your
way
father hated
smarter.
Detective Bad?
Wait, what does that mean, sir?
Nothing. You're doing great, Detective.
Thanks.
Was
Don't-
Detective Bad also an idiot?
Well, don't you worry. I'm going to find my own wonderful partner someday.
Gay.
And when
Gay!
I do, I'm going to
That's really gay!
I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty gay.
And when I
Hey, all these young kids are really gay nowadays.
And when I do, I'm going to become gay. Just like my father, right? Right, Uncle Man? Wink, wink.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Please don't ask me questions to which I have no answers to, Kay.
Wink, wink.
However, I can say that it is truly a wonderful thing to find a partner you can trust.
Okay. That's pretty gay, sir.
Yeah, Edgy. What are you, gay?
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Fuck.
I'm laughing too much.
Also, we just got a tip, a $1 donation from someone named Gay that just said, Gay!
You bet. So, what now, Mr. Edgeworth?
We're gay.
Well, I'd like to ask you for a favor.
Yes?
That gadget. Mr. Thief, is it? That thing you call your secret weapon?
Please, Mr. Thief was his father.
Oh, you mean Little Thief. You're coming to rely on it, aren't you?
I don't need a crutch like that. I'm only asking because I need it for the investigation. From the information Detective Gumshoe gathered, and the ambassador's testimony, I'd like you to please recreate this room as it was during the 3rd floor fire.
You got it. All right, here we go.
Oh shit, I forgot she has a fucking catchphrase for this.
dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now, witness the true power of a real, modern-day Robin Hood.
Weep.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh my god, sir! The room's on fire!
We're trapped in here.
It seems there are other things besides what the ambassador mentioned that have changed. It's possible that we might find the escape route the person K saw used as well. Oh! What is this? Is it some sort of light show I was not told about?
This is the power of a true vigilante. It's recreating the room with the info I inputted.
Really? That is certainly one interesting device you have there, Miss Faraday. Ahem. I believe it's about time we returned to our investigation.
Okay. Let's start from the right, I guess.
These must have been the large green flames Ambassador Palaeno saw.
With flames like these, it's no wonder he couldn't get in.
Who needs enemies?
I was trying to think of a way to
Work
put
that
in there.
Yeah. Things like these, who needs water? I don't know.
Okay. By the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out?
Yeah, the fire had died out or something by that time.
Then this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the third floor. Until the Yatagarasu appeared and caused a stir in Babel, I suppose.
I guess Mr. Palaeno was just lucky enough to run into the fire as it was burning, huh?
Yes, you could put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course.
I knew it! That person I saw was definitely up to no good. I mean, that person could even be Mr. Cochin's killer.
That is very likely to be the case. After all, that person came into this room before you, and must have chosen this room precisely because they knew no one would be in here.
I don't know why, but looking at this sprite of Kay, because her mouth gets cut off by her scarf, maybe it's just I've been watching a lot of content with like body horror stuff, but I'm just like, her mouth just keeps going like 7 times as long.
Okay, then maybe the green fire was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in. But then, what did the person set on fire to make the green flames?
Kay, that was big.
That was big. Well, whatever it is that person burned, it made a rather sizable fire.
And since the fire's green, well, we've seen something that burns green, right? It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean, right? Wink, wink.
What?
The fire
Yes?
was okay.
Oh. And I do believe that what you are thinking is exactly why these flames are green. Which fire-related piece of evidence burns the same color as these green flames?
A lantern.
Take that! This silhouette lantern, its green flame comes from the wit crystal oil it's burning.
Yeah, that's the fire I was thinking of too. I love the green it gives off.
I think we've now established that the green flames were caused by wit crystal oil. Furthermore, we know that there is only one other thing made from wit crystal oil.
Oh, you mean that thing Mr. Palaeno was mistaken about, right?
Yes, precisely. As we found out earlier in our investigation.
What? I don't get it. Can you fill me in, sir?
Fine, I suppose. I'll explain it in a way that even you can understand.
Thank you.
This is the thing made from wit crystal oil that Ambassador Palaeno was mistaken about. I actually don't know.
Yeah, wait, what?
Is that not Bink?
Is Bink made from wit crystal oil?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah,
But-
that's why it also burns green.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I was misreading it of like what
Yeah,
he's
he was
mistaken about, 'cause
mistaken.
He said that. He said that it was made from.
Well, no, but he said something about.
He was surprised
thought-
that it didn't burn.
Well, he thought that it was that,
Yeah.
but we saw that
It was not burnt.
the Bink was
Or the bottle was not, at least.
Yeah. Babalese ink is made from wit crystal oil.
Oh, so it should burn the same color as the flames in the lantern, right?
Yes, precisely. However, the green flames in this room were not from a bottle of Babalese ink.
Because we found the ink Mr. Cochin used on his desk, right?
Yes. However, we know that Mr. Cochin was smuggling the ink in massive quantities. Now, what do you suppose he made using all that ink? I believe what he made with that ink is the answer to what gave birth to the green flames.
Oh, yeah! I'm beginning to really feel the energy coming from you, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm really feeling it!
I'm really feeling it! It would appear that I finally found it. The smuggling ring's real goal. Made of Babalese ink, this is the source of the green flames.
The
Do we have money?
the counterfeit bills.
Yes.
It's counterfeit samurai dogs. What would consume that great of a volume of ink to make? That would be the counterfeit bills that the smuggling ring made and are circulating to Zhangfa.
You're kidding!
I'm not.
You're saying that it was Mr. Cochin who made the counterfeit bills?
I am. I believe you could even go so far as to say that he stole Babel's printing press. Ambassador, Mr. Cochin had permission to freely use the printing press, correct? Why, yes. And I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night.
But that was just because he wanted to print out hentai.
That's what we were burning in the fireplace. Couldn't have anyone see his dirty laundry while they were here. But never did I think he was using it for such a foul deed. Ambassador, because of your secretary's crimes, you will need to be investigated as well.
Oh, do I have to?
Yes, I suppose so. We've caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we? It's my duty to search out all who shielded Mr. Cochin and concealed his crime. For they are the ones who started the fire in order to destroy the evidence.
Fucking just here to clarify, the chat says he was printing Bentai. He loved Bowie. Yeah. Okay. The clock.
This grandfather clock. It was apparently in a different position before the fire.
Oh, it's me. According to staff members, the clock was flush against the wall before the fire, sir.
Which means that, most likely, it was moved by someone during the fire.
Speaking of which, it's totally 11 o'clock now, but I don't hear any chiming.
Uh-huh. That's odd. It was still chiming right on the dot of every hour this morning.
Did you wind it up?
Maybe the fire damaged these internal mechanisms or something. Ambassador Palaeno, maybe take a look inside that clock. Sure, go right on ahead. Oh my god, this clock's full of Bentai! Detective Gumshoe, if you could please inspect the insides of this clock.
With pleasure, sir. Yes, sir. I'm on it. Mr. Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir.
It looks like a length of wire. So this is what caused the clock to stop chiming. But what was a long length of wire doing inside this clock in the first place?
I mean, if it's from the clock, I mean, it could be used for the mechanisms, but I'm guessing that was probably used to strangle somebody or something. It looks like that.
Why would someone do this to such a valuable clock?
It sounds like it wasn't Mr. Palaeno that put the wire in there.
And perhaps it was Mr. Cochin's killer who did.
Okay.
It looks like one of the Babylese knives was already missing before the fire began.
So it would seem. Especially since the other two knives as handles were burned away.
The remaining handle was swapped out with the handle from the real murder weapon. And Babel's national treasure was stolen. Poor Babel, don't you think?
I'm not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Babel's woes.
Okay. Assuming this is how we look at the... yeah.
It's the charred remains of the fallen ceiling fan.
Oh, I've seen a few of these before.
What the fuck? How does... it's crazy, bro.
They spin around
it's a Japanese
play
thing.
music.
Yeah, I know.
I believe you're thinking of a musical mobile for babies.
Yes, that's it.
But they're nothing alike.
They're totally alike. They spin those babies right round. Like a record, baby.
That's...
Right round, round, round.
That's... They did that entire bit to set up this joke.
Wow.
And spin me
That's pretty
round,
good.
baby, right round.
See.
Like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
I
spin
guess
me.
I can see how you might think that.
Alright, video game.
So, Babel is really into pushing their tourism industry, huh?
Yes, it would appear that way.
You know, I'd really love to take a trip. Hey, why don't we take one after this case?
Do you already have a destination in mind?
Well, ideally, I'd like to go somewhere where I can continue my thief training.
Well, if you want to learn the fine art of stealth, perhaps you should visit the studio where they make the Jammin' Ninja TV show.
Sure.
Hey, that's actually a really great idea, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can't believe she took me seriously.
I will say, genuinely shout out to them for highlighting the things you need to look at for this section.
Yeah,
it's actually super nice. Just because this is a busy ass room, and we've also looked at it once already.
And if it was all just tinted green, it would be, like, very annoying.
Yeah. What am I looking at here? Yeah.
Right.
A fireplace, huh? So Babbel's offices have them too.
2?
It means as well. There is a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Alabastian office. However, we found something there that I'd rather not recall ever again. I still can't believe we found that undershirt in the fireplace.
They're gonna keep this bit up, aren't they?
It was that traumatizing. Why don't you try creating new memories with this fireplace?
What?
You could climb inside and we can play hide and seek.
You could climb on the roof and take a shit down the chimney.
And come out covered in soot? I think not.
You have no sense of fun, Mr. Edgeworth.
Window.
You can see the Alabastian embassy through this window.
So, where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth?
You can see it from here. I was there on the 5th floor. That's where Damask II was killed.
What? You don't mean the Master Mask the Second?
Oh my god, yeah, she probably is like, oh, cool.
Aw, poor guy.
Fellow thief. Okay.
As a fellow second generation thief, I can't just turn a blind eye to this.
Even though Damask II was merely an imposter of the original? That looks like a very comfortable chair.
Does he have a gamer chair?
Well, it doesn't look all that broken, so why don't you try sitting in it?
No, I'd better not. It's very important that we preserve the crime scene at all times. Even the virtual ones.
Wait, but you're always touching all sorts of things at crime scenes.
That's because I am a prosecutor, and it's a part of my job to examine things.
And my job is to be a great thief.
Which is exactly why you are not allowed to touch anything.
I love the idea of, she convinces Edgeworth to sit down in this chair, but because it's a projection of what the world was like before, the chair isn't there.
He just wipes
he falls
out.
on the ground.
Wipes
I guess Gumshoe? Or it could be the puzzle piece thing.
Detective, you took part in the initial Babel investigation, correct?
Yep, sure did. And I also helped put out both fires, sir. But that first fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor. First, I tried the elevator, but I guess someone else had the same idea, because it was in use. If I hadn't remembered to use the stairs at that point, I'd have been burned to a crisp. Thank God I remembered that stairs exist.
Wait! That's odd.
We don't have stairs.
We always warn our staff that in case of a fire, it's dangerous to use the elevator. Oh?
But maybe someone wrote it in a fit of panic?
Detective, did you see the Yatagarasu that came into the Babalese embassy at all?
I didn't personally. And the other staff members told me that they never got a good look at the person either, sir.
I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective.
During the fire. The second fire broke out around the time the Yatagarasu was spotted in Alabast. That's also when a suspicious person was spotted in Babel, which caused some panic.
So no one was able to get a good look at this Yatagarasu that entered Babel.
Yeah, all they saw was a mysterious person wearing a long coat. But that's not enough to make a positive ID, you know?
Still, it was enough to make the people who received the calling card panic even more.
A person in a long coat. Sounds like the exact same person I saw.
The Yatagarasu that appeared in Alabast was proven to be just a fabrication, a shadow. In light of that fact, the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babel is also suspect.
You can't be serious. Now when we're this close to capturing the fake, Calisto Yew.
So the Yatagarasu appeared, caused mass confusion, killed Mr. Cochin, then disappeared.
Pretty much.
By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the Yatagarasu?
I did! But, well, this embassy is huge, sir. I got separated from the other staff members I was with and was lost for a while there.
You didn't even memorize the layout of the building you were to guard, Detective?
I'll be sure to do that from now on, sir! But, you know, it was thanks to me being lost that I was able to come to Kay's rescue.
Oh? Is that a fact?
No, I just made that up. Yeah!
Believe it?
It was when I was lost and wandering around in the third floor hallway, sir. When I heard a scream, I headed towards it right away.
Excuse me. Oh, that's probably from when I found Mr. Cochin's body.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like her, so I got real worried and ran as fast as I could.
And it was thanks to Gummy that Miss Shi-Na wasn't able to take me away. He covered for me until you got here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, I see. So he can be useful once in a blue moon.
No.
Lamau.
Still, it's too bad that Agent Sheena got here before I did.
I wonder where Agent Sheena was before you found her here.
Well, just before I got to this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door.
Agent Sheena mentioned something about chasing the Yatagarasu herself earlier.
Well, she apparently helped in putting out the first fire. Then, during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the Yatagarasu.
She seems to be a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her.
Oh, why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir?
Because I want you to learn from her.
Oh.
It's not even that.
What about this? What about this is unclear.
Why?
We've examined everything in this office, but there is one thing that bothers me. Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Palaeno about it. Ambassador Palaeno, there is something I'd like to ask you about. Yes? About this office, it appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock. Ah, that's right! You've also paid a visit to the Alabastian side of the embassy. Our two embassies actually used to be one. Yes, I know. Even the pamphlet mentioned that. Which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical.
Uh-huh.
So no matter which room, the location of the fireplace and the location of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same. Even where the art is located is the same. As my room is currently under renovation, we worked hard to make Manny's room look like the ambassador's office.
You mean for your handshake photo with the Jammin' Ninja?
Yes, that's right. I mean, what's a photo like that worth if it's not taken in the ambassador's office, right? Yet another odd expression of Babbel's obsessively competitive spirit with Alabast, I take it. Thank you, Ambassador. That piece of information is all I needed to connect the dots. Connect what dots? Well, anyway, I'm glad I was able to be of some help.
I've connected the dots. You haven't collected anything. I've connected.
I've connected them.
Puzzle
I
time?
think we gotta puzzle it out.
I mean, it's gotta be fireplaces
Yeah,
and
yeah.
bilateral.
Yeah, their fireplace also spins
Yeah.
and creates a passageway that can get in and out.
Like the burger place?
The Alabastian and Babbly's sides of the building are symmetrical to each other.
Burger place.
As we know that to be a fact, then this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway.
A secret passageway?
In Alabast, the fireplace turned out to have a revolving back wall.
A revolving wall? It sounds like something out of a ninja house.
Wow. There was a trick like that built into the fireplace, sir?
What? This embassy holds that kind of a secret?
God damn it, Palaeno.
There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know about, Ambassador. I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much work for me.
Palaeno, what the fuck?
Please, I really want to know about the real Manny and what you know about this room.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's get to the bottom of this.
Agreed. And my first thought is that it's likely the killer used the revolving fireplace.
Huh?
It looks like just another fireplace, though, doesn't it? So, how do you turn it again?
In Alabast, all I had to do was push where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace.
Oh, I see an X back there, sir. Let's see what happens when I push it.
Hold it!
Ah! You scared me, sir. Did you drop another metal pipe?
There is something about the fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts.
Huh? But we found an X where you thought there'd be one, right?
We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from this scene. What does this contradiction mean for us?
No, don't.
What the fuck? was fucking that?
That's Sans Undertale.
I don't play that game.
If we push this X mark, the fireplace wall should turn.
A revolving fireplace wall? That's neat, sir. We should hurry up and...
Wait, Detective! There is something we need to examine about this first. Besides which, there is also something I'd like to test.
Like what, sir?
I'll tell you later, Detective. For now, let's continue with the investigation.
Wood?
All I see inside the fireplace is starter wood. Yeah, didn't they say they burned stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Probably on the other side. It's probably on the other side.
It doesn't match up with what Mr. Palaeno said earlier.
What is the meaning of this contradiction?
Oh, do we have a... Do we have that, like... Yes, Palaeno testimony.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Left ass is there. Left
Is this
ass
spot somehow
there.
connected to any of the evidence I hold?
Bada bing.
Ambassador Palaeno, you said that you burned some old files in this fireplace today, correct? Yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually. And after you did, you forgot to clean out the ashes from the fireplace, correct? That's right. But why are you asking? And why are you making such a scary face? I'm sorry, I admit I am a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case, take a good look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it. Let's see. Huh? Where did all the ashes go?
Where did they go?
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't really think that Ambassador Palaeno is lying, do you?
No, there is no reason for him to lie.
Well, I'd argue there's reason for him to lie.
Yeah.
And I don't believe his testimony is wrong, either. It is the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Okay, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me.
You got it. I'll add in the ashes from the burnt files and... Lilith exploded.
What?
Sounds like we've got pretty much everything figured out now, huh?
Well, it was nothing. All I did was follow where our leads led us.
Oh, I sense it coming on. You're about to dazzle us again, right?
Oh, you mean that? Well, it's what Mr. Edgeworth is known for, you know.
There is really no need for you two to dance around the name of what I'm about to do.
Alright.
Use logic?
Renovations.
Missing asses in revolving
Oh,
fireplace.
yeah.
Okay. The reason as to why the ashes are missing is simple.
It's not because someone cleaned them up, right?
No, because even if someone did sweep them up, the fireplace is too clean for that. Ambassador
No
Palaeno
one
said
can
that
clean that well. It's impossible.
Ambassador Palaeno said that he spilled some Babyliss ink while he was burning the files. And yet, there is not a trace of the spilled ink on the back wall anywhere.
Well, then, I don't know what happened.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. The two sides were switched. By using the revolving fireplace wall, the ashes were moved into the neighboring room. Which means that this is a clear indication that the fireplace was used.
Okay.
Then, you mean the person I was chasing disappeared from this room through there?
Yes, I believe the person you were in pursuit of is Mr. Cochin's killer. And after committing the murder, escaped through the fireplace.
Hell yeah, look at that little silhouette. That's adorable.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, you figured out the killer's escape route.
I have, but this is only the beginning. Now we have to chase the killer down.
I
I
mean,
mean, Sheena's location.
yeah. And then this wraps up this investigation, so this is a good spot here.
If the killer used the fireplace in this room to escape into the next, then it's only logical for us to talk with the person who was in the neighboring room.
Well, the person that was in the next room was... Oh, it was that person, sir.
Yes, Detective. Agent Sheena.
Gonna add like a. Oh, I thought I was gonna like add a little projection of her like.
You know, Sheena.
Yeah.
That would have been funny. Yeah.
It's looking more and more like Miss Sheena is the killer, isn't it?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet. We
But
need to
yeah,
go
she
through
did
what
it.
we know so far.
Mm-hmm.
She came running straight into this room from the next one and instantly accused you.
It's pretty sus.
Furthermore, she claimed that it could only have been you that killed Mr. Cochin. I don't have any proof yet. However, I know she is hiding something from us.
Okay then. God, I'm so hiccuppy today. Why don't we go ask Miss Sheena herself?
Hold it.
No, not yet. There's something that needs to be done first. Detective Gumshoe.
Sir? Is it my turn to do something, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I have a two-part special assignment for you.
What?
First, I need you to run a handwriting analysis on Damask II's note.
Right.
Okay, I'll get the lab boys on it right away.
Then, punch yourself in the face.
What?
Second, I want you to see if you can fit through the revolving fireplace wall.
Right now, sir?
No, next decade. Of course now! We need to test our hypothesis first, don't we?
Go on, Gummy. You can do it.
All right, I'm gonna do this like a real man. Here I go through the fireplace and back.
You shouldn't need to psych yourself up that much for such a simple task, Detective.
Whoa, the wall inside the fireplace really?
Oh, he's not through yet. The wall inside the fireplace really did turn.
That's so neat. Now I want to try going through there too.
There really is a secret passageway through there? I had no idea. It would appear that the ash really was pushed into the other room. Furthermore, the Babalese ink you spilled, Ambassador, is there on the back wall.
Okay, here I go, sir.
Detective, I'd like you to go through there under the same conditions as the killer.
What the fuck?
Huh? But there's all that ash and stuff.
And your point is? Now, we're short on time, so if you could please hurry on through.
Yes, sir.
I feel
Okay.
like.
So now we pretty much have the whole picture, right?
Oh, folks, I think we're going to call it for this week's Ace Attorney with an Actual Lawyer. Again, remember, next week we will be recording on Monday, March 31st, not on Wednesday. Wednesday will, in fact, be Scarlet Hollow. So don't miss that. Be excited for that. But until next time, stick around for art because court is adjourned. Creative Shades with thank you for the inspiration to draw him again. Hell yeah. A very, very clean Edgeworth. I like the lining on this. Very cute. And the lack of lining on this one, the outlines on this one. Hell yeah. Quill with Zach gave me permission, so I'll post this here as well. The Clockwork Spire Private Demo 1 is now up and can be downloaded and tested by members of the community. The link to the private playtesting is found below. The game contains the full length of the first 2 trial chapters of Case 3. It takes roughly 2 to 3 hours to play through, in my rough estimation, and you'll be treated to 3 testimonies, 4 witnesses, 2 plot twists, a cat, another cat, but spooky, a guy with sharp teeth, and 2 gay lawyers who are in denial about it. I hope to continue developing this game and sharing it with you lovely folks. The only reason why this game exists is from me watching Save Data's original Let's Plays and being inspired by all the fan art and fan fictions that spawn from it. And also because I felt I could make a game more grounded in real court proceedings thanks to the stream's whole gimmick. Have fun! Yay!
Well, thank you.
Nice.
This is super
awesome.
cool. I do intend to check this out sometime in the near future, and I hope if anybody else has been excited or interested in this to check it out as well, because clearly a ton of work has been put into this, and I love the UI and the characters all look really, really cool. So hell yeah. Great work, Quill. Infamously dorky with people asking me to make this. I regret nothing. Oh shit.
Gandalf the White. Gandalf the Fool. Who can be the King Saruman the White? Or should I say, Saruman the Stupid? What? Saruman the Silly? Stop that. Saruman the Wrinkly. Stop. Saruman the Stinky!
I've never heard that audio. That's so good. Solomon the Stinky. Say, I recently got commissioned to draw my problematic Meow Meow Barrack. I just wanted to share it with you guys because I low-key like how it turned out. Well, I high-key like how it turned out. This looks really good. This is crazy.
Yeah, that's
like
very beautiful.
Super beautiful, and like the watercoloring and then it's really, really good. Hell yeah. Sour Chai with I hosted Longworth Week this past week over on Twitter, Tumblr, and AO3. It was amazed by the turnout. We've had over 45 submissions, and I feel so proud. Here's some of the drawings I did. Yo, nice. Hell yeah. Oh, goddamn. Again, you give me fucking hairy-chested long, and I'm like, yeah, that's how it be. Goddamn. And chibis. Adorable. This is super cute. Hell yeah. I'm glad it's I'm glad it went really well. That's awesome. Hemlock Gnomes with sorry I'm so late. I'm on vacation with family. Hey, Gnomes, you're totally fine. Enjoy your vacation. We've got Dirkus Alba. Alba is a Dirk sword. Wispy Woods Alba, as requested by Wes. And an Apollo.
Yeah!
That's so good.
Yeah! It's kind of terrifying.
It's a little terrifying. I love that you...
I mean, if we're honest, Wispy Woods is kind of creepy looking.
Horror, nightmare monster, yeah. HGTV with here's some more pixel art this week. I had Ace Attorney portraits in the Mega Man 3 art style. Let's go. The selection of characters might
This
seem
is
random.
really cool.
No, I mean, again.
Yeah, this is really cool.
I'm a huge Mega Man fan, so, like, this is
got Blood Man, Cowboy Man, Shark Man, Lunch Woman.
Lunch Woman is
Woman,
crazy.
Lunch was pretty incredible.
Magic Man, Taser Man, and Solar Man.
Hell yeah. And I love that these all use, like, our fucking internal gimmicks. These are so good. God, that's great. I mean, see, the trick is you got to go Shark Man first. Then you get his Shark Slash, and that beats Lunch Woman because Shark eats lunch. And then you use Lunch Woman's lunch.
The Shark eats lunch.
Yeah, and then
that is an epic counter.
And then you get Lunch
and
Beam.
Then you use lunch, and that feeds Magic Man because he makes no money because he does magic.
He's poor as hell, so he'll do anything for food.
Panic Pang! So we had a discussion with the chat about other rare pairs, and now I'm on a mission to draw at least one fan art for one of them. I can't imagine a life without fan content about your favorite ship, so anyone seeing this, you'll feel free to @ me and ask for it. Holy shit, Pang throwing down the gauntlet with Phoenix.
Damn, is this fucking...
And Madame
I don't remember... No, this is what's her name's boyfriend who got
Holy
electrocuted.
Shit. It's the first case victim in Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. That's crazy.
Yes, I do not remember his name because he's not important.
He's nothing. Yeah.
Doug.
Literally
Doug.
Doug. Yeah, his name's fucking Doug.
Doug. Funny. A River with Phantom Thief number 6 is Edgeworth. His codename is Chief, and his magic is Cursed, to compliment Phoenix having Bless. His persona is Blakeney, i.e. Sir Percy Blakeney, the Scarlet Pimpernel. Oh, okay, that makes total sense.
Dude, Scarlet Pimpernel. Nice.
Yeah. Yo, this is really cool, too.
Yeah, I like the horse.
So horse, like...
That's a cool design.
Yeah, all, like, the fact that it's, like, wood and, like, the plants growing out of it is very sick. Hell yeah. Chrono Wizard, just in case I don't have anything else to post today, here's the other half of the sketches from last week. Also added in a full finished piece, which includes the same art from last week. Fuck.
They don't know I have Bink.
Yeah, just like that. Oh, deeper.
It's good, yeah?
You could go harder, pal.
As you wish.
Ah!
Enough, you fools.
Doki doki.
Doki doki.
Oh, it's Mr. Krabs when they're accusing him of being a robot.
Oh.
I am
This
the
is-
Yatagarasu. I am.
This is one stubborn killer.
Because normally it's
This is one stubborn robot. Identity theft is not a joke, Kay.
Shut up, Shorty.
The sunglasses on Kay is really, really good. A specialty with an Accept and Ancient Alba. I've been enjoying drawing characters in the style for the past few weeks. His eyebrows are in interesting shape. Yeah. I'm kind of shocked how little he's been in the cave so far. Because they like teased that he existed, and then they've just been like, nope, you only get to hang out with Palaeno. Fuck the other ambassador, he doesn't exist. But I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of him later. Sacred Dragonair with someone on Tumblr made a post about Ace Attorney characters giving those Google autocomplete interviews, and I knew what I had to do. Phoenix and oh my god, yeah. Answered the web's most searched question. Phoenix Wright married? Is Phoenix Wright American? Is Phoenix Wright in Smash Bros? Those are good. Those are really, really good. What? Oh, it's Miles Edgeworth British. Left-handed, dead.
oh. Well, considering how I am sitting here and giving this interview, I can assure you that I am not dead.
I mean, I thought you were for a while, but let's not get into that.
All right, let's do another one.
There's Miles Edgeworth.
Calm
pregnant.
yourself, right? Yes, I'm pregnant.
So good. So good. Wisteria Petals with really wanted to show my rendition of Demon Miles and Seraphim Phoenix, which is my latest art on Tumblr. Yeah. Very, very good. I love this a lot. Be not afraid. Biblically accurate Phoenix. Let's go, gamers. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you once again for hanging out with us, playing games with us, sending cool art to us. And we'll be back whenever you tune in next time. But until then, you're all the best. Have a great night.